When the Lord, he said that they had the law orally, right? That's why when the Lord was calling unto Adam in the garden, was calling out to him, you know what I'm saying? That's why he didn't get afraid. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord was giving him the law orally, man. He had that type of relationship with Yahweh, the Most High.
It says, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
See the fruit. Read that over again.
It says, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
See, do the things that please him, man. It's going to receive what? Immortality. It says the fruits of immortality, man. All right? Go to that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 20. The fear of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai is all wisdom.
Right. Oh man, say the fear of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai is all wisdom. Read.
And in all wisdom is the performance of the law.
No, you see, in all wisdom is the performance of the law, man. So that's why, what's that? He said, what's that? So I get that in Hebrews. Said, I will
show you my faith through my works.
No, he said, how you gonna download the law? Things like the 8 and 16 or something.
Written upon our hearts.
Yeah, he's gonna write it upon our hearts.
Yeah.
He's gonna take away the
stony heart.
Yeah, the stony heart. Go ahead.
It says, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law and the knowledge of his omnipotency.
Go ahead. No, that's it. That's it today. Go ahead. Who got the other scripture I called?
This was Solomon 1:13. For the Most High made not death, neither hath he pleasure in the destruction of the living.
Yeah, see, neither do we have the destruction of the living. What's the living, man? The righteous, man. All right? The righteous. Read that part over again.
For the Most High made not death, neither hath he pleasure in the destruction of the living.
Go ahead.
For he created all things that they might have their being, and the generations of the world were healthful.
Mm-hmm. So death was the result of something.
Of what? Somebody get that in Romans. The wages of sin is what? Death, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's the book of Romans.
That's why, which death represents who? The so-called white, because it says, then shall what? The man of sin be revealed. Mm-hmm. Somebody get that? Go ahead, somebody get that in Romans first.
Book of Romans chapter 6, verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
See, the wages of sin is death, man. All right? Now, who's the one that's pushing death into society? You got to start with the so-called white man, the ruler of this present world, man. Because he's not pushing righteousness in this planet. He's pushing the total opposite of the Most High, man. Most High said, hey, the Lord said, hey, don't eat pork. He got 100 bacon commercials, you know?
Bacon milkshakes.
The Lord said, don't shave your beard. You got
Gillette Fusion.
Gillette Fusion. Extra smooth face ass, man.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
You know, right? Which is just wicked, man. We show you the Lord put hair in your face for a reason. He made it that a man can grow the beard, but a woman can't. Well, in this society, a woman can grow a beard.
And a mustache.
Because why? The hormones that's in the food. We show you what this man is contrary to the Most High. It's only in this crazy ass, whacked out ass society, man. The society of death, man. Ain't no, the so-called white man is not pro-life, man. Somebody get that in Revelations, I think it's the 6th or 5th chapter. They said, what, follow him, death, hell. Yeah. He talks about the horses, man.
Hey, he showed you that with Abel, man. Hey, bro, he killed, when Cain killed Abel, bro, he ain't had no remorse. Am I my brother's keeper? Like, he wasn't crying or nothing. He wasn't fucked up. He wasn't crying. He wasn't sad.
I don't know what that nigga is.
Eventually, he told the Lord, fuck that nigga. You know, he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He killed his brother. Then when his testosterone stopped pumping, and it came down, he didn't cry nothing. He just was going on about his fucking life, man. that shows you that what? He's not pro-life, man. Like the brother said, man.
Like the scriptures are called?
Yeah, I got that Hebrew.
Yeah, give me that. Go ahead.
This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 16. It says, "This is the covenant that I will make with them. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their hearts, and in their minds will I write them."
Right, he will put the laws in our heart. And what?
It says,
And which is our mind, man. That's why I show you that in the movie Lucy. We only use like what 10% of our brain. You know, in the movie Lucy, she had complete control over her whole brain, man. She's able to use everything. That's what the Lord is going to do to us, man. He's going to give us new bodies. We're going to be able to use 100% of our brain, and we're going to be complete righteous, man.
That's right.
All right. Not like the so-called white man. Well, that's what he's trying to do. He's actually trying to make those pills, man. Which I think he got them made, but that shit probably don't even work, man. You know? That's why he said in the book of Thessalonians, where he just say, I should be like the Most High.
yep.
He's just I don't even want to call him a carbon copy. You know? He's just a damn wannabe, man.
Yep.
A damn wigger. You know? Probably a groupie, man. The so-called white man is the ultimate wigger, man.
Yeah.
You know? He try to mock the Most High as much as he can, try to be like the children of Israel. All right, but at the same time, in his deeds, he shows that he hates the children of Israel and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
Yep.
Do the things that he do, man. Go ahead.
And it says, "In their minds will I write them, and their sins and iniquity will I remember no more."
Yeah, and the sins and our iniquities, which what brings death. All right, the Lord ain't gonna remember no more, man. All right. Read.
It says, "Now where remission of their..."
And guess what? Who was that man that brought sin into the world? It was Adam. Adam that brought sin into the world, all right? But, we know through the scriptures that Adam was who? Yahweh Shai. But through that same man that brought death in the world, that same man he gonna use to bring what? Immortality, man. Which is Yahweh Shai, man. That's cold, man. Yeah. That's cold-blooded right there, man. That's balance, man. That's cold. The same man he had to go off, the same man he gonna use to bring back righteousness in this earth, man.
That's important.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, "Now where remission of these is, there is no more offending for sin."
You can stop
So
right
there's
there.
no more what?
Offering for sin.
I got that 2 Thessalonians. Okay.
Yes, some position.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is 2
I
Thessalonians.
called something else in Wisdom of Solomon, though.
Oh, 2 and 2 Samuel.
23?
Yeah, Salakia, Sirach, Wisdom of Solomon,
2 and 23.
2 and 23.
Yeah.
Wisdom of Solomon 2:23. For the Most High created man to be immortal, and made him to be an image of his own eternity.
Read that over again.
For the Most High created man to be immortal.
See, the Most High created man to be immortal, man. But guess what? Man went off. Adam went off, man. Now what? We got now people. Now you don't live. Hey, you lucky if you make it to 50 in this place, man. You know,
50, 25.
Man, that's pushing it, man.
Yeah.
That's pushing it.
Yeah, you knocking that devil's, you knocking on the grave. You knocking at heaven's door. Go ahead, bro.
And made him to be an image of his own eternity. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil.
Right, nevertheless, through envy of the devil. Because guess what? You seen that serpent, which is the so-called white man, he seen the righteousness Adam had, man. He seen it, man. He envied Adam, man. They tell you in the book, I think it's Ezekiel 32nd chapter, man. You know, that the trees was jealous. Which them trees represents what? The people that was there, man. You know? They see the Adamites in their great stature, man, ruling. Go ahead.
Came death.
Being righteous. Which we're gonna go back to that great stature and some, man. You're gonna actually become gods, man. All right? Because what the Lord is doing, man, hey, through this suffering, through us practicing righteousness, man, the Lord is knocking off all that filthiness for us to basically become gods, man, and rulers of the planet Earth, man, to come, man. You know?
Hey, that's the reward of us putting off that flesh, man. Putting off the old man and his deeds, man. That's the reward of us saying fuck our lives, man. You know? Hey, just like Job, man. Hey, this, you know what I'm saying? And it's truth. All of Israel and the truth represent Job, right? What did Job get for what he lost, man? He got a double portion, man. He got everything he had and some, you know. So what are we gonna get? Everything that we lost in this world, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be you lost your woman, you lost your job, you know what I'm saying? You lost your house. You gonna get all of that back and some, man. You gonna get spiritual power. You gonna get multitude of women. You know what I'm saying? Multitude of children. You know, riches beyond your beliefs, your wildest dreams, man.
Yeah, I want that too, brother. Huh? What we doing with that?
Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world.
Right. Envy of the devil came death into the world, man. All right. And that's what you see to this present day, man. Right. Hey, man. People die every day in the kingdom of heaven. It won't be like that, man. People are going to actually be able to enjoy the earth, you know, enjoy their families, enjoy their kids, even the other nations, man. They're going to be able to enjoy, because the white man ain't going to be there to fuck with them, man. We just going to oppress with righteousness, man. We going to oppress the right. The white man, he oppressed you with wickedness. Here you go. You got something set up in your own land. You got your women in order. You know what I'm saying? You living off the land. The white man come bomb the shit out of you, turn your women out, you know? You living all right, man. Yeah, GMO Seeds. Set up some type of chemical plant or something, man. Cause why? He's anti-life. All right. Go ahead, brother.
I got it.
And they that do hold of his side do find it.
Right. And they that hold to his side do find it. So if you follow this man, you gonna find death, man. That's why we're reaching towards what? Immortality, man. Well, we're gonna be able to, we're gonna live forever, man. When the Lord say in the book of Psalms, ye are gods, we're gonna literally be gods, man. We're gonna be able to control the elements. Fly, yeah, Super Saiyan. You know, right, it's called Super Saiyan gods, you know. If any brothers watch Dragon Ball Z, man, we're gonna be like that for real, man. It say, them that wait upon the Lord shall what? Mount up as eagle wings, man.
Renew their strength.
Yeah, they shall what? Renew their strength.
I got what I was saying.
Another scripture says what? We shall, he said, shall make our heart new or something like that. If I don't want to mangle it. But strengthen our mind. What's that talking about? We're going to be able to use our whole mind, man. When you read the word, read the word heart, the heart is really talking about your mind. Lob goes back to the word heart goes like the Hebrew word lav, which means mind, man. Okay? Yeah. Go ahead.
He said he had
Hebrew,
Revelation. Got Isaiah.
Well, what you got in Isaiah? All right, hold that. Revelation.
This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was.
Matter of fact, start from the top.
Okay.
Start from the first horse.
Okay, well.
Hey, and somebody give me that in Jeremiah, that some should choose death rather than life. Because our people is not choosing life, man. They'd rather choose death. They done chose the so-called white man and his ways and his society, man. Now you trying to grab on to immortality, man. Yep. Well, why do you think the white man make them kind of cartoons and movies? He's actually trying to become immortal. Yep. The movie that shows you that is what? And he know that we're going to become immortal. The movie he shows you that is get out, man. He wanted Jake body part. He wanted to take his body part and put it in Jake, man.
It's mine.
He wants that birthright back, man.
Right.
Yeah, man, he wants that back because we're going to actually receive immortal. We're going to rule forever. Eons.
Yeah.
Infinity. And beyond. No, get that. You got that Thessalonians?
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Right, he said, let no man deceive you by any means, man. Not your father, not your mother, not your brother, not your pastor.